Did you call bank? I called game.
What's up, Pack Nation? It's Pack Gaming here, and today I'm gonna talk about the players that 2K have disrespected all season. That ratings have been just too low, and it's like, yo, there's only one roster update left, probably, which will be tomorrow, I'm assuming. Maybe. And 2K needs to fix these players. These are the last ones all season. I'm like, yo, when are their ratings gonna go up? When are their ratings gonna go up? So that's what I'm gonna talk about right now. Before this video starts, look at that button. It's red. It says subscribe. Please do that. Join the Pack Nation. Help me get to 60,000 subscribers. So we're starting with Kyle Anderson, Mr. Slow Motion. Kyle Anderson has proven to be a good defender, but not only that, an all-round player that does really good things. Sure, he may not be very athletic. He scores good enough. He's the most efficient player on the Spurs, and he's only a 76 overall. I've seen a lot of Spurs games this season, and I can make the argument that he's better than Patty Mills and probably better than Tony Parker this season. So I will put him under Rudy Gay as a 78 weight. I will put him at a 78 overall. The next on the list at number 9, it is KUZMA. So KUZMA is a 78 overall, which is honestly not too bad of a rating, to be completely fair. But I've seen people and Lakers fans say that KUZMA is easily gonna be the future of this team, the best player on this team soon. I know some people think it's Brandon Ingram, and then others think it's Lonzo Ball, but KUZMA has no holes in his game. He's good in every single sense, and he's only going to get better. He's only 22 years old. He's been one of the best scorers as a rookie, and I personally believe right now he's as good as Brandon Ingram. So I'll put him at an 80 overall, so they need to give him a +2. At number 8, it is JJ Redick. JJ Redick is the only player I know in 2K that is the second best scorer on a team and is only the 4th best player. I would never say that he's better than Joel Embiid or Ben Simmons. I think absolutely they're the 2 best players on this team. And Dario Saric is very good, but is he better or super better than JJ Redick? I honestly don't think so. I think JJ Redick has been a great scorer this season, having one of his best seasons ever. He's one of the best shooters in the NBA, and he's playing for one of the best 76ers team of all time. I did not stutter. Sure, he's not very good on defense, but that's not his role. His role is to get buckets, and he does. I say he should be an 80 overall. At number 7, it is Scary Terry Rozier. So if you look at his numbers at a first glance, you're like, his numbers aren't that good, Pack. I get it, that's fair. But as a starter, which he's been doing lately ever since Kyrie had to get a surgery, he's been averaging 16 points per game, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. Those are man's numbers, and he's only 24 years old. And he's only been getting better ever since he's been starting for Kyrie. I honestly think it's going to be very fun to see him in the playoffs this year. I give him a +2 and 80 overall, right below Jaylen Brown. At number 6, it is Kyle Lowry. There is no way that Kyle Lowry should be the same rating as Jonas Valanciunas. Kyle Lowry is better than Jonas, honestly, or Jonas. Kyle Lowry easily is the 2nd best player on the greatest Raptors team of all time. He's averaging 16 points per game, and he's also averaging 7 assists a game. And not only that, he's a great defender. What can't he do right now, honestly? He's good. He's very good. Even for a guard, his inside defense is a C-. Make him at least, I was thinking 88, but just to be conservative, give him an 87. Okay, so at number 5, I have Russell Westbrook, and I have a reason for it. I know that OKC is struggling to win like simple games, but they beat like really good teams. I know that's like a weird thing that's going on with them. However, Russell Westbrook is averaging almost the exact same numbers as last season, almost a triple-double. He has an even better seeding right now. I think he's 5th seed when last season they were 6th seed. Sure, he has better players, but even with those better players, he's still averaging the same numbers, in my opinion. He was MVP last season with the same numbers, and he was a 96 overall in 2K17. And I know that like ratings change, but he shouldn't be a 93 overall. He's one of the best players in the NBA. Let's just be real. I say give him a 95. At number 4, time to be completely biased, it is Trey Burke. Allen Iverson in the flesh. No, it's not. I won't get carried away, but for the past 30 games, Trey Burke has been on fire. He's been averaging for the Knicks 13 points per game, 5 assists, and he's only playing 21 minutes. Those are bench numbers for those kind of minutes. Only thing he needs to work on is defense, and if he starts next season, he might even be getting like almost 20 points a game as a 75 overall. Fix your game. Alright, so I get a lot of comments about this one. At number 3, it is Dame Dollar Bill Damian Lillard. So I'll just put a simple argument. There's a lot of things I can go through. So Damian Lillard is a 90 overall right now. Kyrie Irving averaged the exact same numbers as Damian Lillard did. and the Portland Trail Blazers aren't a bad team. They're still a really good team. He's averaging great numbers, and yet for some reason, he's 3 overalls less than Kyrie Irving. I know Kyrie Irving is an NBA champion, and yes, believe it or not, things like that kind of go into play. Kyrie Irving has better handles. Kyrie Irving's been playing good defense this season. So there is little things, but I do believe if you really look at it, they're not too different talent-wise. That's like the case that everyone makes in my videos. They're like, yo, Pack, Damian Lillard needs to go higher. How is Kyrie Irving as high as him, like higher than him? I'd say just for the sake of that argument, we'll go 93 overall plus 3. So this one's kind of an opinion. At number 2, it is Etuan Moore. It's crazy to think in NBA 2K16, I made a video about this dude saying how he was trash and that I made a challenge only using him. It's weird to think now I'm trying to make a case for why he's being disrespected in 2K. He's currently averaging 13 points per game, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Even though those aren't the most amazing numbers, I believe those numbers aren't 74 overall. I know more things come into play. He's only a whatever defender, but he's having one of his best seasons ever, and he's a big reason why the Pelicans are still in the playoffs, still doing really solid. We had basically said all the Pelicans need now is someone that can kick and shoot threes and play defense, and that's what Etuan Moore's been doing, and he's doing a good job doing it. He's an A- 3-point shooter. I believe he needs to be going up. He's playing just as good as Rondo has been playing. I think he should be a 78 overall. That's a plus 4. So this last one is kind of dumb. At number 1, it is Marshawn Brooks. Have you heard about what Marshawn is doing? In the last 6 games, which is the only games he's been playing this entire season, he's been averaging 22 points per game and 5 assists. That makes him one of the best players in the NBA right now, if stats are the only thing we looked at. However, he plays for the Grizzlies. He's obviously trying really hard to get signed, but still, no matter what, 22 points per game for 6 games, that's not bad at all. That's serious numbers against NBA teams, but still really solid. Technically, he should be at like an 80 something overall, but I'm being conservative. We'll make him a 75 overall, so plus 8. I don't even think they're gonna update him though. He doesn't even have a player scan. That's fake. But guys, that is it for this video. Do you agree or disagree? Who did I leave out? Leave it in the comments below. And if you like my channel, please give my channel a sub. And I'll see you guys next time.
Did you call bank?